Okay, we are going to do another business solution analysis. We go to the business tools, click open the menu. We still use the VBGUI business tools app, and then it brings out the menu. Now we're now going to DCF and the MPV appraiser. So we click it. However, before you do that, you also have to be sure that you have saved the data for it, correctly. Even though that you have the opportunity of using the form to enter manually, but it's always advisable and much more easier, for you to prepare it with Excel sheets and then feed it, import it, than for you typing them one after the other. Because in doing so, you might make mistake. But when you use Excel, you must have corrected your mistake before you start. You save it and import it. So now let me show you how this will look like in an Excel sheet. Yeah, this is the Excel sheet that is holding the project. What do you call it now? The project figures, project estimates, the project budgeted cash flows, and then cash outflows and cash inflows. Now, this is what happened. The first row, just like any other one, holds the names of the variables or the project. For instance, the column A here is for the year. That is the year that we want to project into. Then the column B is the discount factor. Please use this format to input your data. This format, let's project, column B, row 2, always be the one that you are going to put. In this case, the discount factor here is 12%. That's why we put 12 there. It's not 0.12, it's 12, just 12, just like that. It's allowed in this particular one analysis. Then the other one is project 1, project 2, up to project. We have 5 projects here. Now, 2019 is supposed to be year 0 of this project. That's the year 0, 2019. And then the cash outflows or initial outlays for this is for project 1 is 1.2 million, project 2 1.5 million, project 3 2 million, project 4 1.1 million, project 5 1.12 million. And then you can see all the other ones that comes after them are the cash inflows for the years. So that is how you build in your this. In this particular case, we have up to, I think we only have up to 20, just 20 years. Yeah, just it. I think just 20 years. Yeah, 20 years cash inflow. Now, let us now go, and it is received as a DCF. That is the what we use in saving this as DCF. Saved as DCF. So we'll now go to the form. That is the app menu, and then we select DCF and MPV. And then we click OK. Yeah, it's returned just the same way the other ones are, but then we now have to fill in the initial or preliminary information information there. We can say that for the analysis type we have DCF analysis. And then project duration is 20 years. It's 20 years. And then number of projects that we are handling now is 5 projects. From that's how it is. Now, number of projects. Now we'll now go down to import. Yes, the cursor. Okay, there's the cursor here. Then like I said, the name of the dataset file is DCF. So we simply type DCF and then click OK. It will now go and import the data. Yeah, you can see it has imported the data from that. It has imported it. So that's it. So now we'll now go on and process it, because there's nothing else to add. So we just simply go and process it. We click process and then we wait. Very good. Now, as usual, this is data used for the analysis is displayed. Then now this is one thing, because it's going to calculate MPV, IRR, and so on and so forth. So now, we gave it the first one, the first discount factor, which is 12.0, and you can see how it was able to give the discount factors up to the 20th year. Now, you now use another discount factor of a higher discount factor of 20. This is 12 and this is 20. Now, they use another discount factor of 20 up to here. Now, the purpose of this is for it to be able to calculate the IRR, that is internal rate of return, for that. So now let us see how this was achieved in this analysis. You can see that the first row is the initial outlay. Yeah, so where is this cursor now? Okay. Yeah, so now you can see this is the result of the DCF analysis. Yeah, so the results, initial outlay are this for each of the products. Then the total cash flow are this, and then that is total cash flow for this and that, and then it now comes into do other MPV. For the first one you have 903, second one you have, that's 903,000, the second one you have 171,000, then the third one is a negative NPV, which means it's not viable. Then the fourth one is positive, and the fifth one is also positive. Now let us see other figures here. Now profitability index is 0.75 for the first one, then 0.11 for the second one, then minus 0.16 for the third one, and and 0.46 for the fourth, and 0.51 for this. Now the IRR is what we are looking at here now. That's the next one after the profitability index. The IRR, internal rate of return, for the first one is 25.8. For the second one is 15.15. And then for this is 6.02. Internal rate of return is 6.02, which is very, very, very low. And then for the other one is 20.53, and then you have 22.19. And then for the payback period, for the discounted payback period, you have the first one is 3 years, 5.9 months. The second one is 11 years, 8.7 months. The third one, which is the one with the negative one, is showing that it's going to be more than 21 years before he can pay back himself. So that is on that. So which means that the discount factor is far above what he can carry. The discount factor of 12% is far higher than the double its own IRR. You know, its own IRR is the IRR is where they are expected to be 0. That the NPV is expected to be 0. That's no no loss, no gain, position. So, and since it has a very low one, and then the discounting factor is 12, then that is why it's showing that it will take more than 21 years to recoup the initial outlay, which is bad. Then the fourth one is 5 years. That discounted payback period is 5 years, 6.5 months. While the fifth project, the discounted payback period is 4 years, 6.7 months. Then the undiscounted payback period for the first year is project is 2.2 years, 7.5 months. Second project is 4 years, 7.2 months. Then the third project, which is the one with the negative NPV, is 7 years, 10.2 months. And then for the one with the fourth one is 3 years, 9.4 months, while the fifth one is 3 years, 2.6 months. Then the ARR, that's the accounting rate of return, for the first one is 22.92%, second one 13.0%, the third one, which is always the last one, 7.42%, and then the fourth one 21.63%, and then the last one is 22.03%. And then the risk, because I also measured the risk. The risk is for project 1 is 64.82%, project 2 is 55.78%, then project 3 is 62.35%, then project 4 is 53.2%, the last one is 56.16%. And then the utility outcome for the first one is 11.47, second one 11.3, third one 11.35, fourth one 11.4152, and fifth one 11.462. So these are very, very, very important data or analysis that this has thrown up, especially for investment analysis. So very simple and useful also.